Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Servi. Oh, that's that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Terrific save by Deshta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Aspas. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back in. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I know I'm going to be accused of positional bias here, Peter, but I genuinely have been very impressed with Oscar Mingueza. The way he's used adversity, and he's had to restart pretty much and develop his all-round game. We all know he's great on the ball and playing out from the back, but he's now getting stronger in terms of his positional sense and his intelligence to read the game in general.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's run loose here. Kökçü goes for a shot! Goal! Besiktas! First blood drawn. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Besiktas are doing very nicely. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Servi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Big header! He will be livid with himself. That has been cut short. Besiktas have scored 2 quick goals here. And the shot! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Mingueza's cross. Jallo clears it away. Rafa Silva. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Zaragoza.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in space and looking for options. He gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Corner number 2 then. Udokai can get it clear. Hangs one in. Chance to shoot! Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zaragoza. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Zaragoza, and he was quick to react. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Needs to return pass. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Under. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Silva. He is just caressing the ball. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Besiktas sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Jallo does well to get it back. Under. Now Thiago Jallo. And it's Silva. Abraham. And that has been clubbed away. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, he's busted! It's Silva! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He has a look up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rashica! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Besiktas really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays it in low. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21. Lascia il campo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Besiktas find a position of real strength now. Thinks about the shot. Chance to deliver. Destinolu claims it. Safe hands.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iago Aspas did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zaragoza. That's a pretty loose pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couldn't squeeze it through. Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here. Delivery from As. Terrific header! It's there! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10. Numero 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Searching pass he's played there. That's been slipped through. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here.
Well played and well cleared.
Over to the other side, and the counter is on. Abraham receives it in a wide position. Zaragoza.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15, numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19.
Out again for a
Il
throw-in.
numero 24. Attenzione, un cambio.
And that's another throw. Hangs in a cross. Cleared away. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's made its way to him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. And that's been big chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rashica. Played in. And it's hoisted clear. He's going for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now the breakaway. It's a goal kick. There will be 4 extra minutes. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Rashica. Good ball over the top. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Tries to pass it through. And that's it. Besiktas can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Abraham voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That has not gone well. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would say that this guy, Tammy Abraham, is a player who's come to prominence under pretty interesting circumstances, but having had high-scoring seasons when he was a young lad, it's no surprise he's made it this far. I also like the fact that he's improving his link-up play, something that was once cited as a weakness.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That has ended up in no man's land. Not much subtlety about that challenge. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rashica! He's done very well to get to that.
Rashica is offering a wry smile there.
He rises! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas have their second corner now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zaragoza, searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to clear it. Nicely aimed pass. Gets a good foot in there. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Drilled in low. Rashica. Rafa Silva. Oh, easy pickings there. Zaragoza. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Great vision. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got a throw. Rashica. He is through here. And this is Aspas. Spread out to the left. Iago Aspas, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rashica. Ndidi. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Kökçü. Might be... There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Besiktas! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Ha segnato al 35esimo minuto, numero 9.
Besiktas have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It'll be a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. Rafa Silva. Looking to play him in. Abraham gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Corner number 3 coming up. A hefty challenge, but oh, what has happened here? And now they can spring out of defence. Besiktas leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafa Silva finds himself offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Besiktas get the ball rolling in the second half. Under is onto it in a flash. And he was quick to react.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's it. He's got tall. They've scored!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ndidi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And that's a good... Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that pass isn't... And another try! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Destinolu trying to keep this in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Great defending, strong and determined. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Could try cutting inside here. Thinks about the shot, and that's played in low.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, numero 35. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 23. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yilmaz. A probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Besiktas get their fourth corner. And a few accusing looks coming his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foot in. Tries to play it through. It's Silva! They're up to 5 corners now. So it's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And the finish!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for a runner. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again.
Cambio di giocatori.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Under receives it in a wide position. Chance to deliver.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Now, can he find a finish? Oh no, what has happened here? Decent progress down the left. Can he spark a counter here? It's a promising position.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Caught offside that time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter...